that fast. So I think we have an issue with the car. I know we have an issue with the car. I'm pretty sure we pushed the head gasket. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory with the car. We redid the hot side a few weeks ago. We put some VS Racing wastegates on there and found out we had a defective wastegate. Redid the hot side, moved the turbo here, put them wastegates on, put the car all back together, and went out and made a hit with it, and car over boosted, hit boost cut at about 32, 33 pounds and shut down. And searched it down, realized that we had a bad wastegate, got rid of them VS Racing wastegates and put some Turbo Smarts, which I'll never probably switch to anything else again. They're fucking awesome. And put the car back together, went racing all weekend, and broke the hot side, fixed that. Well, we put the car all back together. We took it out last night and we made a hit. Car's running well. It fucking put down a really good 60-foot right off the trailer. Where we tested, you're only able to do a 330. The 330 number was incredible. The car's flying. But on my way back from the pass, I see my engine temps are about 205, which is a little odd normal, with a short pass like that. But they weren't coming down. So I quickly shut the car off and coasted back to, my truck and started doing a little bit of diagnosing and realized that we had an air pocket in the water pump. So the water pump is back here, up on the radiator. So figured out I had an air pocket. It happened to me once before. I'm like, all right, no big deal. So put the car home, and today I came over to the shop and I had to pick up some stuff, and I'm like, you know what, let me hit this expansion tank with some pressure and see if I can get the water circulating. And I opened up the expansion tank and found that it was pretty much bone dry, and I put a half a gallon of water in it last night, which was a little odd too. So quickly went and pulled my dipstick and found a very faint milk to it. So what I believe happened is last week when we hit boost cut, we lifted the head, and I should have retorqued the heads as I was talking about doing, and I didn't. But here we are. So we're gonna have to pull the heads off. I got a compression or a radiator pressure tester. I'm gonna test all that, pull some spark plugs and see what's going on. But most likely we have a pushed head gasket. I'm hoping that's all it is, because I can get that up and running pretty fast. So stay tuned. Let's get in it. We got a problem, boys. All right, guys, we definitely have coolant in the oil. So heads are coming off. I'm gonna knock the V-bands off, knock the headers off both sides. We're gonna pull heads on both sides. We're not just gonna do one side. I do believe it is the other side that is leaking, the passenger side, which would be bank 2. So we'll get this side off as well. And pull the heads, clean the heads up, and hopefully it's just a head gasket. I'll tell you what, I'll never build another motor without half-inch head studs. These ARPs are no good. I mean, they're okay, but so what I believe happened is, fellas, is last week, as I said earlier, we overboosted, and we put like 33 pounds in the motor with a decent amount of timing too. And she obviously didn't like it. So that's where I think all this started from. I believe that because after it hit boost cut, I actually fucked up because I did smell some coolant. I should have right away torqued the head bolts back down, but I didn't, and here we are. So we're gonna pull the heads out, I can't get him over to Carl until Monday. He's going down Wildwood. There's a car show Friday. It starts Friday. Today's Thursday night. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can tonight. Try to pull at least the exhaust off and maybe the intake, and go from there. But that's where we're at, guys. Definitely got coolant in the oil. So we got to find out why and where.